Mr. Anthony, your daughter's condition is very critical. She has kidney failure and would require a kidney transplant. What? Kidney failure? How? There are numerous causes of kidney failure, so I can't tell which caused hers right now. You have to start making arrangements for the transplant as quickly as possible. Kidney failure. Where will I quickly get the money for a kidney transplant? Even if I sacrifice my salary, and that of my wife for 2 months, it's still not enough to pay for all the expenses. I have to figure out what to do on time. My daughter's life is in danger.
My dear, how are you feeling now?
I feel very weak. Mum, will I die of this ailment?
Oh no, don't think or speak that way. Your father and I will do everything to ensure that you're fine. Is that all right? I think he just got back. Let me go and speak with him.
Okay.
Did you say kidney failure? That's a very serious problem.
The bigger challenge is that I don't know how to raise the money for the surgery.
I promised her that we'll do everything within our power to ensure that she gets better. I don't even have half of the amount we need, but something must be done.
I'm thinking of borrowing from my company. As the project director, I have access to the funds allocated for each project.
Are you planning to steal the money?
No, I cannot do that. We're a Christian family, why should I do such? I'll speak with my project manager and the necessary team to explain everything to them. I'll also pay back the money as quickly as possible.
Okay, go ahead if that is possible. I cannot watch our daughter go through this situation without offering any solutions.
Me too. I will do that on Monday. Thank you all for responding quickly to this meeting on short notice. I called you here because I want to make a plea. My daughter has been diagnosed of kidney failure, and a huge amount is needed to carry out a kidney transplant on her. I intend to take some money from the money we received for the project at hand. This is because the transplant is needed urgently and I have no other means of getting the money. But sir, do you intend to pay back? Of course, I'll pay back everything that I borrow. And to ensure transparency, you will appoint 1 or 2 witnesses to observe when the money is taken, and when it's returned. Any more questions or objections? No. Okay, thank you once again for understanding and reasoning with me. This meeting is over. Why did you call me here? You know that I have a lot to do. Am I the only one who doesn't accept what our director wants to do? Don't you have a problem with that? Problem with what? Come on. He's trying to mix up business with family affairs. Why should we allow him take money from the company? Were you not the first person to say no after he asked if there's any objection? So why are you here complaining to me? If you didn't like the idea, you should have raised your concerns there in the meeting. So you want me to say no when everyone else is saying yes? So that I'll be labeled a bad person. Why are you saying this to me now? What do you expect me to do? I'm just saying. If I were the one, I won't touch company money just because it's in my care. Since you're the next in authority after him, why not approach him directly? There's no need discussing this with me. Fine. Why won't anyone else see this from my own perspective? Just because you have access to company money doesn't give you the right to use it for your personal problems. Anyways, I'll be there to witness everything. I hope he returns every dime he takes. If not, I'll report him and get him arrested. How was work today?
It was great. I walked up to you because I want to condemn your act at the office today. After the meeting, I overheard you grumbling about what our boss said to us. Don't you have sympathy for your fellow human?
Of course, I do. I'm just being logical in my approach.
But he is not stealing the money, he will return everything he takes. Don't you know that he could have taken the money without informing anyone? And we will never find out.
That's true. Enough of the money talk before you'll make me look like a bad person.
See you tomorrow.
Honey, please find out who's at the door. You're welcome. Please have a seat. Thank you, sir. It's been 5 months since you mentioned that your daughter needed a kidney transplant. I came to find out how the surgery went. I'm truly grateful to God. The surgery was smooth and now my daughter is getting better. Okay, that's great. Thank you so much for coming around. You're the only one that has asked after her from the company since the surgery. It's my pleasure. That reminds me, I'll be traveling out of the country for some time. I'd like you and the team to take good care of the company. Okay, sir. But who will take your place in your absence? I guess Alex will do that, since he's the next after me. I'll inform the rest of the staff next week. Okay, sir. I must leave now. All right, thanks a lot for coming. Sir? You called me. Yes, I did. As you may already know, I'll be traveling out of the country for a while and it might be long. So, as the project manager, you have to step up temporarily to my position while I'm away. Okay, sir. Please ensure that projects are carried out effectively and efficiently, and do not mismanage funds. Also, try to lead the team well to get the best results. Don't worry, sir. Trust that everything is in good hands. I hope so. Oh yes, now I have everything to myself. I'm in charge and no one would dare me. I can now show everyone what true leadership is, and how to handle company funds. Come in, sir. The prospective investors are here and ready to meet with you. Okay, I'll be with them shortly. All right. I hope something positive comes out of this meeting. What? Oh my God. This is unbelievable. The clients just paid the amount in full, and this is huge. So this is the kind of money my boss has been exposed to all these while? No wonder he borrowed money from here. This is my opportunity to enjoy. I have to maximize the privilege that I have now. I've worked for too long. Let me spend some of the money with my wife. If I take some money from here, nobody will know. Since I'm in charge of overseeing this project, I can cover up every loophole such that I won't be caught. After all, no one can see me. I'm sure that they won't know how much was paid in unless I told them.
Welcome home, darling.
Thank you. Guess what?
What is it?
I want you to go in and dress up. We have a lot of shopping to do.
Really? What are we celebrating?
Well, at the moment, I'm working as the project director for my company, which means I have access to everything about any contract we get, including the funds.
I hope you're not stealing from them?
No. Let's just say that I'm taking my own share of the cake.
I just don't want you to get into trouble.
Don't you trust your husband anymore? You should know that I'm smarter than that. Nobody will find out. So, do you want to go shopping or not?
Of course, I'll get ready right away.
Look around. I want you to pick any gadget of your choice.
Thank you, that's why you're the best.
Don't worry, this is just the beginning. There's so much more coming. Who's there? Come in. Yes, what is it? Sir, I got the information that the investors made payments for the contract, but we haven't received any money for mobilization. Are you now questioning me? Who gave you that authority to come into my office and query me? Besides, who gave you that information? Some of the team members got the information. Well, you all should mind your business. When it's time to begin working on the project, I'll let you know. For now, forget about it. I want us to go on an expensive weekend trip.
Haven't we taken enough from the company money? I don't want to get into trouble.
I've told you not to worry. I have everything under control.
If you say so, then I'll go. This is really nice.
I told you that it's just the beginning. We have a lot of money to spend, so enjoy. Money is good. Sir, it's 2 months already, and we haven't received anything from you concerning the project. How many times will I tell you not to bother me about that? What exactly is your problem? Did you say my problem? This is about the growth and productivity of the company. We haven't made any good progress since the boss traveled, Go to your workstation, take everything that belongs to you and leave this premises. You're fired, and I don't want to see you around here ever again. We all care about the company, and I'd rather leave than stay and witness the corruption and embezzlement you're doing. Don't forget that this is a temporary position. Besides, didn't you say that you'd never touch company money? Do you see that the corruption you were denying lives deep in your heart? It just manifested because you got the opportunity. Next time, before you go about bragging about how disciplined you are, thoroughly examine your heart or allow yourself to be put in a position where you'll be tested. Before I leave, let me also remind you that this is a very large organization that keeps several accounts. So even though you're in charge of the projects, you can't hide or deny the funds received for too long. You'll definitely get caught and be punished accordingly. Leave immediately before I call the security on you. Who do you think you are to speak to me in that manner? But there's some truth in what he's saying. I have to release the remaining money so that the team can begin working on this project. We'll manage whatever is left, so that I'll have something to show the boss when he returns. I hope he stays for a few more months before returning. Boss, you're back? Yes, I'm back. Please come in. You're welcome. How was your trip? My trip was fine. I started receiving a lot of calls about how the company was going down, and that you've been fired. So, I had to suspend everything that I was doing, to come back and find out what's going on. We received news that the clients who came shortly after you traveled, had made payments in full. So, the team waited for over 2 months, but Alex didn't bring any money, or say a word about the project. When I approached him about it, he fired me. I discovered that he was embezzling the funds. I shouldn't have trusted him to fill my position. I made a huge mistake. But all that is coming to an end because, first thing tomorrow morning, we'll go to the office and get him arrested. He has to pay back everything he has stolen from the company. You'll resume your duties tomorrow as the new project manager. Really? Thank you, sir. You don't need to thank me. You're better qualified for the position than Alex. I should have done this before traveling. Who's at my door this early morning? Come in. Boss, you're back? You're surprised to see me, right? You're under arrest for all the corruption you've done in my absence. Officer, arrest him immediately.
Okay, sir. Alex was arrested and made to pay back everything he stole from the company. This story illustrates what Jeremiah 17 verse 9 says, "The heart is deceitful above all things, and desperately wicked, who can know it?" 10 says, "I the Lord search the heart, I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways, and according to the fruit of his doings." Sometimes, we may not know the corruption that dwells in our heart. That is why David prayed in Psalm 139 verse 23 through 24, "Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in a way everlasting." It's important that we say this prayer according to Psalm 51 verse 10 to 12, "Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Do not cast me from your presence, or take your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation and grant me a willing spirit to sustain me." When we do this, we receive the strength to live not according to our own will, but by His will and to achieve His good purpose. God bless you. Please subscribe to our channel. Also like and comment on this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.